Alright, welcome to round 2. We are 1-0 currently, and it looks like we will be on the play. I am a little on the loose side when it comes to my keeps, so I'm going to try it. We'll see if that's a mistake or not. Alright, well, our opponent's actually on the mulligan to 5, and we're like on a virtual mulligan to 5, so this might be a good game. I'm gonna do Scalding Tarn to thin out my deck before we start peeking. Let's see if we'll get to find out what he's playing here. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if this is some sort of Naya deck or something. Huh. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our copy of Steam Vents. I think I'll see what's in his hand and then decide if it is appropriate to bolt this creature or not. Yes, I guess it is Naya. I mean, he has a green-white creature in his hand with a Carpulsan Forest in place. I guess it's some sort of like Naya mid-range aggro something. Yeah, well, Arid Mesa, Pride Mage, Ooze, and Pilgrim. This might even be like some sort of budget list. I didn't think like Avacyn's Pilgrim was very common in a format with like Deathrite Shaman and Noble Hierarch, but oh, Lavamancer's a sweet one. Yeah, we'll just play that. This really puts him in a tough spot. So yeah, that was a lucky card to draw off the peak there, I'd say. And it looks like he's got Township, which could definitely be relevant in the later game. Okay. So if he gets one more mana, he can activate Township, which could be problematic. I think I'm just gonna Izzet Charm, because Izzet Charm only deals 2 damage, so I'd rather use that one rather than the Bolt, and it's a little more mana efficient. And then I'll go kill the Noble Hierarch here while we're at it. Getting rid of Scalding Tarn and Peak. Okay, so I think we know all of his hand now based on the lands that he's played. I'll just kill this. So yeah, the one card in his hand is Arid Mesa. His draws were the Misty Rainforest and the Township. Huh, so I guess this is 4-color? I mean, Hollowed Fountain would seem to indicate that it's 4-color. Domri. So yeah, just gonna plus it right away, I guess. That was a pretty good draw. Revealing Murderous Redcap, that's kind of unfortunate. Jeez, we might actually lose here. This would kind of suck. Okay, so I guess this is, I guess we have to assume this is a pod deck. Yeah, it looks like a Kiki pod. I mean, red cap, Domri Raid, and all of these colors, I mean, I'd have to assume that's what it is. And if we actually bolted, we could have used this again. I guess we'll just have Lavamancer attack Domri, and then bolt him. So we need some gas here. Thankfully we do have this Desolate Lighthouse to hopefully draw us out of this. Nope, no such luck. Well, Tech Edge is pretty good at least. Yeah, I mean, I'll just Tech Edge, kill the township. So you go. Probably should have just tapped the Stomping Ground instead of the island to bluff Cryptic Command. Occasionally I do mistap my mana to some extent. Jeez, so many lands. Much mana. Wow. Snapcaster isn't really going to do a lot, to be honest. Yeah, like it just hits a bolt. It doesn't really accomplish much. So I go Snapcaster on the bottom, Serum Visions on top, and then I'll activate this to draw us a card, which is going to be Serum Visions. And we'll just discard Steam Vents again. So our graveyard's 7 cards. I'm trying to just think to what extent this Lavamancer will help us. I'm not sure it'll really help us much at all, actually. Yeah, I actually just don't think we want either of these cards. What we really need is a Splinter Twin. And by putting them on the bottom, we dig for that as fast as possible. Yeah, just all lands. Seems like no matter how many we get rid of, it's just lands all day, every day. gonna take that. So yeah, in response, I'll activate it and draw a card. Then when he enters combat, I'll have the Pestermite tap down the conscripts. Yeah, I'll just draw a card again. If we do get Splinter Twin, we do get to win this turn. Nope, more lands. It is possible that we could just actually outrace him. In his draw step, I'll click him. Because if we, if we get a Bolt or a Snapcaster, we can just kill him with those plus our flyers. Well, if we let him keep Image, he just kills us, so we have to get rid of that. He would just copy conscripts, take our click, and hit us for like, however much it is. I think it's like 10 or something. No, that's more. That would be 11. Yeah, it would be 12. So there's the Hierarch, and then he has one unknown card. Admittedly, there are a lot of good ones he could have. Like Pod would be good, Resto would be good. I guess Deceiver could also be good. Yeah, he's just going to tap our guy down and hit us for 6. Alright, so yeah, now we actually we do need something awesome here. Now we're just drawing more lands. Alright, one more time. Alright, there's the Splinter Twin. Couldn't have come sooner. Or couldn't have come later, I'd say. Whatever. But yeah, it looks like, maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. Like, our opponent, mulliganed to, 5 or something and almost beat us. So yeah, this is definitely Kiki Pod. Just some of the card choices threw me off in the beginning. What do we have against that deck? Anger of the Gods seems reasonable, actually. I'm kinda liking that. We can kill mana dorks and persist creatures and just various things like that. Ancient Grudge could be alright. It kills Pod and they often have at least one Spellskite post board. Another option is just Dismember. Disrupts all of the various infinite combos and can also kill a Spellskite. But I definitely like Anger the Gods, though. I think something like Cryptic Command would be too slow. Deck doesn't really interact with the graveyard unlike the other pod decks, so Relic wouldn't work, really. Yeah, I think I probably do want the Dismember. And maybe one Ancient Grudge. I mean, there's only 5 targets, so I don't think I want both, but I think one could be reasonable. And then Peak doesn't seem that great. I guess cutting a Serum Visions seems alright too. Yeah, this seems fine. We'll try this here. So yeah, this hand seems pretty solid. Even got Stomping Ground too, if we ever do need to actually flashback that Ancient Grudge. Alright, looks like he's got a mana dork. Yep, and it's the birds. Oh, now that we have Anger the Gods, we probably don't play this Lavamancer. Yeah, we'll just go Mountain Serum Visions. I think I want the Sulfur Falls, but not the island. So island will go on bottom, Sulfur Falls will go on top. If he goes land Birthing Pod, we might be in trouble, but I think that's about the worst thing he could do. Okay, it's just Kitchen Finks. Yeah, I'll leave Remand up just in case. I could have played like Steam Vents tapped, but I'd rather just be able to cast Remand and take an extra 2 next turn. So I'm gonna sit here for a few seconds, pretend like I'm considering playing some removal spell. And I'll take it. Hopefully he plays another creature. Well, I mean, I guess be careful what you wish for. That is another creature, but not one that gets killed by anger the gods. Do I remand it? No, I don't think I do. I think because the problem is if I remand it, he might just, he just recasts it. Remand doesn't really accomplish anything. Hopefully he plays some other creature. Oh, okay. Here's the Birthing Pod. All right. So yeah, now we remanded this. This is better for us, I think. Now things get interesting because if we like Izzet Charm the Birthing Pod, he can pay the 2 mana. Yeah, I think we just still have to cast Anger the Gods. And then he is able to pot away his wall for a 3-drop. Probably Kitchen Finks, I think, would be what he would get. We'd kill Finks, we set him back a mana. If he wants to pot, he will have to pay at least 2 life, if not 4. Oh, and he just passed. That's actually not something I was expecting. Yeah, I think I'll just cast Lavamancer and then upkeep Exarch. Tap his pod. Like that seems pretty solid. We could also even electrolyze and bolt his guy. That's another option. But I do like Lavamancering, tapping his pod, and then we can Lavamancer the wall and then like kill it with bolt or something. That seems a little better. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can leave up mana for. He doesn't have like blue mana for his own Exarch or anything like that. If he does block, then we can Electrolyze plus Lavamancer, but no, he's just going to take it. I suppose he could have also Serum Visioned and just to see, if we potentially drew a Splinter Twin, but that's fairly unlikely. So yeah, I'll just that. Yeah, I guess I will just Serum Visions here. Oh, of course we did draw the Splinter Twin. Well, I guess, you know, if we lose, we definitely deserved it. Because that would just be the actual kill. Don't I feel like an idiot now? Could have just Serum Visioned and then just killed him. Unless he was leaving up mana for, you know, something along the lines of a Path to Exile. Of course, next turn we can actually Splinter Twin plus Counterspell backup. I guess we'll just do it like that. It does seem like he's leaving up mana for something, just the way he's always been leaving up these two lands. I mean, maybe he'll just go sack this Pride Mage into something. I mean, here we'll just Lavamancer, kill this. Yeah, it's like, it's so weird how he keeps leaving up the mana. I don't know. But yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and kill this. Exiling Misty and Anger the Gods. Yeah, I mean, I know this sounds surprising, but I'm not gonna Splinter Twin here. I feel like he's leaving up mana for something, and I don't know what it is. I want to be able to do it with the Counterspell backup, and we're in like such good position here that I can't imagine anything that he does that would just completely ruin us. Yeah, like that's perfectly fine. Yeah, and here he didn't even pot away his Sphinx. I'm gonna go for the kill here, and I'm gonna say I'm about 90% sure he has a Path to Exile, which is going to get Izzet Charmed. Yeah, so he did in fact have the Path to Exile. So our read was correct, our play was correct. So it looks like we beat Kiki Pod 2-0. I'm off to a good start, I guess. Gotten a little lucky, but I'm pretty happy.